Tiger. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Manchester, Irish.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one scheduled for 10. All right, Teddy, let's get your scouting report here early on, because he's known as a guy that can have great success with a straight power punch. Do you see that playing a big role tonight?
Yeah, talk about playing. You play that song, get a little help from my friends. Well, a little help from his opponent. I think it will play a big role because his opponent throws that big left hook. Look for the straight shot to get in there.
Good solid 1-2 by Irish. Tiger's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, you know, great physical skills where he could just knock a house over. He knows he has to be good in this area, using that lead hand, the jab.
Halfway through this round. Protecting his head well with his guard. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Irish.
Come on, kid, focus.
Irish's defense is paying off now. Did you see that? He goes down, but it doesn't look like it's anything big there, Teddy. He was just off position.
Leaning forward a little bit.
1, 2.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Irish is in the position he wants to be in. Scored the knockdown, now back in the corner, resetting things.
Distance. Tricky. Don't stand in front of him. Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Where's your body? Hit the body.
Tiger's reached that fork in the road now. You get a moment to breathe, a moment to try to clear your head after being knocked down, and it's up to your mind, your body, your disposition as to how do you react and go forward. Good scoring counterpunch by Irish. Tiger's able to avoid that punch. What a thudding shot he just landed.
Well, he left the left hand out there a little lazy, and he crashed it over.
You're still not moving enough.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless...
And from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody throwing long punches, what you don't want to do is what he did. Pull back straight.
Irish's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Range shot, returning fire. Well done by Tiger. 10 clicks of the talk. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. So we come to the end of the round, and that was a round that was very productive for him. Now he heads back to his corner, and they're going to try to repeat the success they just had, I'm sure.
Yes, he hurt his opponent there. He's going to want to go back to what he was doing and remember what set up those big shots.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Irish is jacked up by an uppercut. Boy, right on target with that double jab. Irish's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Tiger. Parries that punch intended for the head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Irish's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Irish is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Tiger. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Tiger's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? Here we go.
Well, I think this is a fairly even fight, Teddy. As we look at your scorecard, that's the way you have it as we begin round number 4.
Well, it's been a battle of jabs, to be honest with you, Joe. And until one guy shows that his jab is bilingual, it's going to stay close. And what I mean by that, if one guy shows that his jab can do more than speak just English, maybe a little Spanish, you know, maybe a little bit of this language where he hooks off and he does more things, that guy is going to separate himself.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Tiger. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Irish. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Irish. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Tiger scoring with that right hand.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Irish is seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was
solid. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
One, two, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Good block by Irish. Halfway into round number 5 here. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Irish.
You're doing great.
Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one.
Stay on the outside. Come on, kid, Bolton.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Irish's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Keep working the body. Move.
And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Tiger. Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is
Big shot comes crashing home. I think he's going to be able to beat this. This count should not be a worry at all. He looks unaffected from that punch.
the punch didn't hurt him, but the idea of it did that hurt him. What I mean by that, does he get over anxious now and try to make it up too quick?
3, 4,
Let's go.
5,
Get up.
6, 7, 8.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Not able to land the headshot. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Irish.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Irish is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Move your head.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz.
Nice work.
Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Irish is sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Halfway through the 7th round. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Tigers being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Irish is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Last 10 seconds.
Back to the bar.
Solid left hand to the head. And this round comes to an end.
Good job. Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move.
Listen, who knows how the ringside judges are scoring this fight right now, but I will say this. It's a close fight, no matter which way you have it. I know you have him up slightly right now as he's put together a couple rounds. This is a good close fight.
Yeah, this is the kind of fight that goes back and forth. And if you want to keep it on your side, you got to make sure you don't let off that pedal a little bit.
Tiger's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming quick.
Irish is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Back to the body.
Commits to the straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. There's the old 1-2 coming after him. He missed with that headshot. Tigers resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Irish is hit by a counter punch there. Tiger's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Hits him in the mug with the right. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. And now he returned fire right there, and it worked after being rocked. Now, and yet another big shot coming in. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Able to cover up that gut. Oh, what a shot upstairs.
He's going to have to grab on.
Irish has taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Tiger's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. And he returns on that exchange. Jab, uppercut, both upstairs. Tiger's right hand scores well. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Tiger's right hand scores well that time. Halfway through this 10th and final round.
Work the body, kid.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Irish's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
It's worked in the body.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Irish. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and what a big shot. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Irish is resorting to dirty tactics. That was a headbutt, and the referee should be giving him a warning. Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges...
Couture alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
Mr. Untouchable Jones.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. This is the kind of good power punch the right hand landed. And now the ref gets involved and warns him for headbutting. Excellent 1-2 by Irish. Jones is really walking a tightrope here. I mean, that's a foul. That's a headbutt right there. He could get DQ'd. Teddy, early on in a fight, I will often turn to you and ask you what's the one thing we should look for out of this fighter. But in his case, I think it's pretty obvious, right? It's the jab. Jones is going to get a point deduction here for that clash of heads. The referee now feels that it's purposeful what he's doing, and he's deducting a point. Scores with the combo to the head. Mr. Untouchable is not going to get away with this here. That headbutt, the referee is saying that was an intentional foul, and that's a point deduction. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand. And it's over. Look at this.
This fight is done.
Mr. Untouchable's being DQ'd. The ref gave the warning. Now he says, you're out of here. Jones's corner's got to be frustrated. They didn't train for 8 weeks to have a... Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Manchester, Irish.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Good return fire that time. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Bad intentions. He's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Boxing 101. Jab followed by the straight.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Irish is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Good job with the old 1-2 by Bad Intentions. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. He's always done a good job of keeping his opponent off of him, yet setting up his own offense. I'm assuming we will see a lot of the jab out of him tonight.
Yeah, well, assume that he's going to fight a fight like his opponent has BO, body odor, you know, and he just wants to stay away from him, and he's going to use that jab as a fan. Well, not a fan, but sort of a measuring stick, a separation stick.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good two-punch combo by Irish. Gets rid of that effort. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Bad Intentions. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Irish is putting forth a great combination there. He's jumping all over him now. Bad Intentions is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. End of round one. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Bad Intentions.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And now he scores well with the straight right. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Bad Intentions, his combination punching is working well here. Scoring with the right hand by Irish. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Fires right back at him. Oh, what a whiff by Irish. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And we come to the end of round number 2. Bad Intentions, his cut is now much more pronounced. And if you're sitting in that opposite corner looking over, boy, that is a very inviting target you got your eyes on.
Yeah, it is. And, of course, that's what you think right away is you send out the guy. And a lot of the fans think that. You send the guy out aiming for that cut. But I wouldn't do that because then you start putting your fighter into a position where he's aiming for punches on one side that maybe you shouldn't be doing. Just fight your fight. Use your jab, set up your punches. Don't start throwing single shots, haymakers, just to try to find that cut.
Good combination to the head.
Get focused.
Irish is putting that old boxing theory to work, and that's carry that walking stick and it'll take you far.
Yeah, you're talking about that jab. He's doing a good job, but you know, the jab's not enough. You have to be educated with where to use the jab from, and that's what he's doing a good job with. If you throw a jab from too close, you can get timed with the jab killer, the right hand. He's throwing that jab from the right distance, where he's all the way outside, where his opponent cannot counter with the right hand.
There's no need to be on the inside. He's working the body.
A good, clean, old 1-2 by Irish. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Solid straight right hand. And that's the end of round 3.
I need you, okay? Whenever you miss, come on.
Start of round number 4. Irish is ahead on your scorecard, Teddy, 2 rounds to 1. A tough fight to score, but when in doubt, it seems like you're going with the guy who's being more active.
Yeah, but Joe, is he going to pay a price for that activity? Because sometimes there is a price to be paid. He's winning early. He's doing a lot of work to win. Does he run out of gas? That's my question right now.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Keep working the body.
There's a straight right hand. He's committed to going to the gut. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Bad intentions. His nose is now starting to bleed.
Back to the body.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Irish. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Bad intentions, his defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Blocks the headshot. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Irish's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Missed the body shot.
Get focused.
Right to the belt line. Irish has landed a good, solid combination. Good exchange. He fires back.
Keep working the body.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Irish. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
Back to the body.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Little head hunting with the left. Bad intentions, work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Comes right back with a shot of his own.
You got to pick up speed, all right? Pick up the speed. Here you go.
Nice work. Good job.
The start of the 6th round. Irish is coming out here at the start of this round, knowing that the first half of this fight clearly has him out way in front on the scorecard.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys don't do good when they're way out in front because they start letting up a little bit. They start taking things for granted. That is probably the only thing that can be an enemy of him right now.
And another right hand comes in. Bad Intentions is got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Bad Intentions, his punch didn't come close. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now another left.
Focus.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And round 6 comes to an end. Irish is in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Irish is doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Bad Intentions, his defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Doubling up the jab by Bad Intentions. At the halfway point of round 7.
Keep working the body.
Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Irish.
Nice.
He just missed that shot up top. Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
Good block there by Irish. Big shot. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two.
And that does it for this round. Teddy's scorecard at the beginning of round number 8. Irish is the lead, but he's taken some damage, Teddy.
Yeah, it's been a good day for him, but there's been some clouds, and there's raining a little bit. He just has to worry that it doesn't start raining harder.
back at him with a left hand. Good way to protect the midsection. Effective with that 1-2. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Irish is doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
"90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Irish.
Double up your jab.
That straight right, unable to connect.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Good 1-2 by Bad Intentions. Irish is getting a big reminder here. The evening is not over. The job is not finished. Go out and keep at it. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Referee gives him the warning for the headbutt.
Come on, kid, focus.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Come on.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Nice one.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. What a nice combo by Bad Intentions. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Relax.
Able to show you his blocking ability.
In and out.
Super 2-punch combo by Bad Intentions.
You're not focused. Pace yourself.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Jab and a straight by Irish. And that's the end of round 9. Bad Intentions, his corner right now, knows what's going down here. They got a fighter who can win this fight, but they need to urge him to win this fight here in the later stages. They have given a lot tonight. Now one more opportunity to give a little more. The final round is upon us. Bad Intentions is showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Oh, and he's going to the body well.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Double jab by Irish. halfway through this 10th. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
What a shot. Big hook comes in. Look at this swarming. Oh! Wow, he goes down again.
Fought the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Irish is shaky right now. He survived the knockdown, but I don't know if he can take much more. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Here's our ring announcer with the results of what was a very, very good fight. Bad Intentions is your winner by unanimous decision. All 3 judges giving it to him.
Fucking with me? Hell no. Yeah, you know it's black with the raps when the horns blow. On the same track, yeah, I run laps round you and your flow. It's the fire in the beats that's inspiring the beats. The heat that'll make the people riot in the streets. No denying what he speaks, like the bottom of the iron, how he's supplying the heat. They still trying to hate, but still losing. Shit is played like a tire stand still while the rims moving. Proved already flew in the top 10. It's not a discussion or why he's an option. I leave him disgusted. I'm accustomed to walking through customs with a lump sum in pocket. This is that not shit. This is that black still in the game without an accomplice. On a conquest with comments that cause conflict. Who cares? Can hate, but you can't debate when the truth's there. And the truth is the black's the truth, yeah. And why the proof's there, just call him the new there. That has everyone talking and got me on their brain like a new air. Round of applause for the team when they're feeling on top. This is what you call living. And we ain't tripping, champagne sipping. Yeah, we finally here. This is what the game's missing.
Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Junior's confidence is really showing through as he makes his way to the ring. Irish is assured that tonight is his night. That is as confident of a ring walk as you will ever see.
Jr.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Let's give you something to look for in this fight tonight. They always say straight is great. He's a big believer in that.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's been taught well. You know, those are fundamentals. Those are things that stay with you and given to you. His trainer gave them to him.
Good block by Junior. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Irish. And now he's targeting upstairs. Irish is not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good fighting, snapping shot by Irish. How about that left hand? Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. What a forceful hook by Junior. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Big, big shot he just scored with. Oh, he's got to beat the count of 10 here.
One, two, three.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Nice strike after catching one by Junior. Scored well with the hook. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Junior's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good double jab by Irish. Junior's got a bad cut. Big shot there. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, two, three, four, five.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Irish.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counter punch.
And that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Irish is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Well-placed hook there. Irish is on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. It's tough to assess, but Junior's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Well-placed counter punch by Irish. Irish's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small.
Junior's hurt bad. Wow! Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Junior's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
You know you fucked up, right? Bye-bye, wish you luck with life. But I'll be damned if I let you manage to bless that blade and keep taking advantage. Look, man, yeah, you shook my hand, but that was back then. We're not good, fam. I'm the fool, cause I started to be cool with them. But I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one that walked away.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Irish is on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. Smokin's poise is one of those things that can... Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. Think about the great historic moments in the sport, and many times you think about the one single big punch that finished a great fight. He's the kind of fighter that can do that here tonight.
Yeah, and more importantly than that, yeah, he has the power, but there's been other guys. Ernie Shavers had great power. He never won the heavyweight title. You have to have a trick to get it to the target when it's most needed, like Rocky Marciano against Ezra Charles. You know, Marciano had very little time left. His nose was split, and the ref was going to stop the fight. He had to land that punch, and he had a little trick. Started one hand, threw the other.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Smokin. Irish is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Irish has got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses.
Go get him!
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Irish. Smokin's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in. You want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
And the round comes to an end. Irish is, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Keep your head moving.
Off the target by Smokin.
You gotta protect yourself.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Smokin. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that.
I see it! Like what I see in there!
Good flush, straight left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Irish. That's a good left hand by Irish. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Flush right hand to the head. Scored well with that straight left. Good flush shot by Irish. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Irish has got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. Ten seconds remaining in this round. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Irish is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Look at that combination by Smokin. Smokin's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it. He's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Circle, move, move.
That's a nice right hand that time by Irish. Accurate with the straight left. A freight train uppercut by Irish. Not able to land the headshot.
Stay away from the inside.
Smokin's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. And round 3 comes to an end.
If you're ready.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Smokin's taken the first 3 rounds. And Teddy, it's not always the #1 indicator, but in this case, he's simply just throwing more punches, and that's why he's up on your scorecard.
Yeah, Joe, he's keeping his opponent defensive, and he's not allowing him to do anything back.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Good combination on the 1-2 by Smokin. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Irish. A good counter punch by Smokin. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. And now another left. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Finish with the hook. You're doing great.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Smokin's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Smokin. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good looking right hand after he got hit. He gets off with a combination up top. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Looking good. He's tired. He's tired.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Smokin's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. A well-placed left hand up top. Smokin's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Hooks off the jab.
He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. Smokin's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Solid right by Irish.